made that can't be made. No one can save that can't be saved. Nothing can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Yes. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Don't worry, baby, call my name.
What if I told you your child could become an educated consumer, investor, entrepreneur, and a philanthropist, all from the comfort of your laptop or mobile phone?
And could learn how to manage one of the world's most powerful currencies, money.
It's true. I'm Sienna.
And I'm Dante, and we are both World of Money Youth Board members.
I know firsthand how life-changing it is to be financially capable. When I was 11, my parents enrolled me and my siblings in the World of Money Institute, where I learned how to budget, invest, and donate my money.
I first attended World of Money when I was 12, and now, like us, over 5,000 young people globally and growing. Your child also can become financially educated with the World of Money online course.
This award-winning financial education program is tailored for ages 7 through 21. Our course provides 160 self-guided lessons, videos, activities, quizzes, live homerooms, and scheduled town halls.
During the course, your child will learn about budgeting and saving, compound interest, artificial intelligence, and so much more.
Give your child the foundation for their financial security and generational wealth. Register for the World of Money online course today.
TheWorldOfMoney.org.
Developing financially responsible adults,
one child at a time.
Breaking news and happening now.
We're broadcasting live from World of Money Studios.
We are both World of Money graduates. I'm Isaiah and a college freshman.
And I'm Christian and an entrepreneur.
Live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
Coming to you from around the country.
And from around the world.
Starring Eagle Academy Scholar CEOs.
Jordan Dodd, CEO of Jordan Dodd School of Thespian Dancers and Vocalists.
Kehinde Adioso, CEO of Prime.
Deval Crosby and Marcus Cotton, CEOs of Work, Pay, Earn.
Justice Combes, CEO of Help One.
Adonai Patterson, CEO of Financial Freedom. And Tyron Simmons and Draquan Jackson, CEOs of Triketra.
In a virtual conversation with World of Money founder and executive director Sabrina Lamb and David C. Banks, president and CEO of the Eagle Academy Foundation.
And special musical guests, Maya Azucena, Mickey Fax, and Acute Inflections.
And featuring expert judges from our sponsor, Master Your Card, this is Breaking News. This is World of Money's
Eagle Academy's
Youth Business Pitch Competition.
We need World of Money to be wealthy. So the money works for me, I'm investing, and I'm saving. Then I donate, give it back to y'all.
World of Money's 2021 theme is expanding impact of youth financial education and inclusion,
which includes entrepreneurship. And the earlier young people learn how to create their own businesses, the sooner we can learn how to earn our own money.
For 16 years, World of Money has been committed to providing financial and entrepreneurial education for young people like us, ages 7 to 21. I know I learned a lot.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean,
me too. There is so much to learn about money and business, and the World of Money teaches it all.
World of Money has provided 120 hours of immersive financial and entrepreneurial education for over 5,000 young people globally.
Yes, such as the United States, Ghana, Senegal, South Africa, and Kenya.
The Eagle Academy Foundation was founded in 2006.
By the way, what is an eagle?
Well, check this out.
An eagle is a young man that understands that nothing is given, everything is earned. You know, both in the classroom and anything you want to achieve in the world.
A young man who is clear.
An eagle is a person who just internalizes the mission, and you can see it in the way they walk, they talk.
A person who recognizes that life is full of challenges, but given what you've accumulated at this school through your experiences, through your academics, through your socialization, you know what you need to do to be successful in life.
An eagle is somebody who does more than what's expected.
An eagle is somebody who helps people out in a time of need.
You walk with confidence, you don't back down from a challenge, and if you lose, you stand back up.
An eagle is a young man who understands who he is, recognizes that his success will be based on the success of others.
Representing 5 of 6 Eagle Academy campuses, you will see 6 teams of brilliant entrepreneurs.
Their diverse companies represent industries such as health, fintech, physical fitness, health tech, and education.
This is going to be great. Young people never achieve success by ourselves. Let's hear from their mentor, Director of Strategic Partnerships and Mentoring Services, Mr. Aaron Barnett.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Aaron Barnett, Director of Strategic Partnerships and Mentoring Services for the Eagle Academy Foundation. We are so grateful for our partnership with World of Money. As someone who serves as a mentor for the young men who have entered this competition, I can't tell you how much it means for them to be exposed and given this opportunity to show their talents and be encouraged to greatness and success. I'm telling you, some of the fantastic ideas that they have to share with you will blow your mind. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting our young men. And if you are not mentoring a young person today, please make sure you do so tomorrow, because the life that you impact today certainly will have an effect on the future of our society. Enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Roll the money, here we go. Money game, posse, and we're so bossy. Keep our pockets bossy. Roll the money, taught me, life of a mogul. Keep our money global. Ain't we so bossy? Ain't we so? We're in the process building wealth tools. Earning interest on interest, rule of 72. Earn it up, account code, frosty. Ain't we so bossy? Pocket so saucy. Roll the money, taught me, fight go. The night in my credit class, bank account is full, never had an overdraft. Got a debit card and I got my own cash. I don't need no loan cause I make my money laugh. Could buy the Gucci, but frugal is a movie. Healthy savings like a smoothie. We ain't stopping, need to cool it. Don't get stuck and get excuses. Roll the money, got the blueprint winning. Never losing, wealthy life is what we choosing. Buying assets while I'm stacking down my chips. Insurance purchase, just made it, gave my risk. Money magnet, there's a fund, that's where I live. Blessings on me from the blessings that I give. Money game, pockets, and we're so bossy. Keep our pockets bossy. Roll the money bossy. Life of a mogul. Keep our money global. Ain't we so bossy? Ain't we so? We're in the process building wealth tools. Earning interest on interest, rule of 72. Earn it up, account code, frosty. And we so bossy, pocket so saucy. Roll the money, talkie. Fight go, learn that in my credit class. The account is full, never had an overdraft. Got a debit card and I got my own cash. I don't need no loan cause I make my money last. Could buy the Gucci, but frugal is a newbie. Healthy savings like a smoothie. We ain't stopping, need to cool it. Don't get stuck making excuses. Roll the money, got the blueprint winning. Never losing, wealthy life is what we choosing. I'm a game changer, I'm a risk taker. Gold state major, first class rule breaker. I take mad paper, stay in good shape. Stacking Benjamins, tallest skyscrapers. If you ain't got no dough, then you can't grow. We talking about reaping where you sow. It messed up my future, I ain't sorry. Already got a 401k started. Money game, bossy, and we're so bossy. Keep our pockets bossy. Roll the money, tossy. Life of a mogul. Keep our money global. Ain't we so bossy? Ain't we so? We're in the process building wealth tools. Earning interest on interest, rule of 72. Earn it up, account code, frosty. And we so bossy. Pocket so saucy. Roll the money, tossy.
Thanks for that message, Mr. Barnett. And thanks to World of Money moguls Monica and Nia Soyemi for producing Bossy.
Okay, everyone ready?
This is how it works. Each team has a maximum of 5 minutes to pitch,
followed by the judges' 90 seconds of feedback.
And after the 6 teams have pitched, the judges will deliberate and announce the third, second, and first cash prize winners. Third place, $500. Second, $1,000. And first, $2,000. And all finalists earn a scholarship to attend the World of Money Institute.
Which Eagle campus are you representing? We want to hear from you. Post your positive comments in the chat on YouTube and Facebook. Come on, let's go.
Let's do it. Come on. Representing Eagle Brooklyn, here are Deval Crosby and Marcus Cotton of Work, Pay, Earn.
Your mic muted.
Hello, everybody. You're here with the CEO of Work, Play, Earn, and you're here with my friend named
Deval Crosby.
And today we're going to present you with Work, Play, Earn. May I please have my slides? Today we will present you with a Work, Play app. It's an app where you will be able to work, play, and earn as it states in the title. We created an app where you work out for as many hours as you want. And when you take a picture with your workout proof or receipt, you will be able to upload a picture to the app, which will grant you 5 credits per 15 workout positions, which will equal up to 1 hour. When you earn 300 credits, you will be able to buy a gift card worth the 300 credits. As you make progress, you will be able to buy more items that cost more credits with every purchase. You will be able to receive a free face mask and inspirational words or quotes on the mask. You will not be rewarded with any credits unless you show proper proof that you have worked out. You must know the date for each receipt or type of proof that you have, so we know that you're not trying to cheat your way through. Through and through the process, you will have more progress and will be rewarded for your hard work.
Different workouts this app provides. We provide push-ups, sit-ups, Superman, Bruce Lee leg-ups, advanced push-ups, abdominal crunches, burpees, planks, mountain climbers, bicycles, weightlifting with equipment requirements, butterflies, the bird dog, aka one-leg plank, jump tucks, and crab walks.
This app provides strength and endurance, giving the user time to work out and lose calories and get that summer bod that everybody might want. Isn't that so, Deval? This also allows the user to work out and get the app user to earn a free gift card. During this, it helps the communities and helps people with mental illnesses that other things and this app provider might want to do. Providing people with a stable mindset, which only occurs due to commitment. Train and sane or remain the same.
So here are some after effects or side effects that happen as you work out. There's physical burnout, fatigue, increased cardiovascular stress, insomnia, hormonal dysfunction, anorexia, rhabdomyolysis, poor immunity, impaired metabolism, decreased performance, and chronic injury.
Overall, this is going to be our app for today, and I hope you choose us for this app. This is Work, Play, Earn for you, and I hope you enjoyed what we spoke about. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Marcus. Hi, Deval. Thank you so much for your pitch today. I really enjoyed it, and I thought you both did a really great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a couple questions for you just to understand a little bit more about your business and your company that you want to build. Have you had a chance to think about how much it might cost to develop the app itself and get the software onto like Apple Store, Google Play?
I understand.
Yes.
When we created this app, we think it would either cost a minimum of at least $3.99 or free due to the app provider not everybody having money. So it may be like a free app so everybody can work out and get that summer bod, as I said, that everybody might want, because not everybody has like a lot of money. So this app provides that so they can earn a stable workout.
Gotcha. Okay, so you would be charging users a subscription fee of $3.99.
Yes, $3.99 a month.
$3.99 a month. Great. I know that there are a lot of competitors out there, and there's so much noise out there right now, especially online with companies and trying to compete for customers. How do you plan to get your app out there and get it known, and so that you can attract customers who want to get in shape?
Well, I would attract my customers due to the app providing certain workouts. Because with every app that we see online where they provide these, they're not providing a stable app where they give proper workouts for people to earn that body, the custom body that they want. And due to this app, we allow that to happen and allow people to pick through the varieties of workouts so they know which type of things they want. For example, if they want to work on their core, get abs, there's certain workouts for that. They want to work on their upper biceps, there's workouts for that. They want to work out on their thighs, there's workouts for that. Providing a stable workout for the user at home.
Excellent. Okay. And have you thought about any influencers or any celebrities that you would try to link up with that you think might fit, their brand might fit with your brand of how you want to position the app?
I think I would position the app with Brad Martin. Brad Martin and The Rock, due to them always staying in charge of their workouts and always having a certain set of mind when they're doing these workouts, making people understand that when you commit to something, you can achieve the bodies that they have. For example, The Rock never gives up, and The Rock always stays on task when he has to work out. And you see how he looks today. He looks beautiful. His body is amazing. Brad Martin, he got counted as one of the strongest men on the planet due to his workout status and what he's doing to work out, his cardiovascular and everything else, making his body his temple.
Okay. Well, that is great. Thank you so much for your pitch, and thank you for your answers.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck to you both.
Thank you.
Representing Eagle Queens, here is Jordan Dodd, CEO of Jordan Dodd School of Thespian Dancers and Vocalists.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jordan Dodd, representing Eagle Queens, class of 2025. I am the CEO of Jordan Dodd School of Thespians, Dancers, and Vocalists, which is a small business based in New York and requires a $500,000 to cover startup costs. May I have my slides, please? So this business pitch is dear to me because I wanted to create a space. No, not a space, a home for people to be able to express themselves, be themselves, and embrace themselves. The problem today, for me, I feel that there is too much focus on one culture in the arts. All we ever hear is Shakespeare, Taylor Swift, and Charlie D'Amelio. But what about Jordan Peele, Selena, and Stella Abrera? Secondly, we need new generations to start believing in themselves, because nowadays they're just undermining themselves instead of sharing their talents and adding and building onto them. Our mission statement: we create a safe space for all different cultures, backgrounds, ethnicities, and ages to celebrate one another's differences in unity. So, the solution: we want to randomize classes. So based on the audition process that will take place, we will place you in classes so that you can share your strength with someone who lacks that strength, and vice versa. Project and group-based learning. The main point of the school is to build onto your social skills and confidence. And what better way to do than to get you to communicate with someone one-on-one and to be able to take accountability for one another. Why am I the one to solve this problem? Well, some may say that I'm motivated, dynamic, professional, driven, brilliant, insightful, nice, vibrant, and the list goes on. And with the training of Jordan Dodd School of TDVs, want to make it short, you can be too. This business runs on passion, the passion that leads to the big screens, the lights, and the marquees found down on Broadway. Don't sue me, Alicia Keys. So step one of how it works: audition and prepay. The audition is not pass or fail. It is to see where you are as an artist. Though for the staff, it is pass or fail, as we try to get the best out there for our children and ourselves. If you're really serious, then you will prepay for your first 2 classes of your choice. If it's not your cup of tea, then you get 100% of your money back. Step 2, if you dare not leave because you like a challenge, you will be required to pick which art or arts you would like to participate and sign a contract along with that. Once your contract is done, you will be assigned a class. Step 3, after the whole process is completed, you are ready to learn and get into the show business. The pricing, $25 a month, which is cheaper than all the other schools are giving out there. $25 a month. And for a family of 4 or more, that's $15 each. So that's 2 times less, about 2 times less than what you're paying for someone singular. Why now? This world is basically built on misunderstandings and microaggressions today. So maybe if for once we were able to understand each other, there would be no racism or racial injustice, no suicide, no feeling, no threats to society. And this is why we try our best to build a family of stars. And that concludes my pitch. Thank you. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Now you're muted.
Now you're muted.
You're muted now.
Okay, since she's muted, how about I jump in here, and because it was a very energetic presentation, and I'll ask you a couple of questions. Help me understand how you plan to market your business.
So basically, since social media is very big these days, I would post on those platforms, as well as old style version, putting the flyers outside in parks and in schools and stores and stuff like that.
Okay, who are your competitors out there, and how do you think your product differentiates itself from the other competitors?
Well, one of my competitors might be my teacher's company. She's not the owner of the company; she works for it. But don't come for me, Ms. McCullough. Innovisions, which is a dance company, but I differ because I carry every single one of the arts, and my company is a bit more affordable than other companies. It's not overly priced.
Okay, so price is a differentiator. How much do you estimate your startup costs to be?
So my startup cost, since I would like to start small, I find it reasonable for me to start small. My startup cost would be around $500,000.
$500,000. Okay. And what do you think? What do you think will be the marquee thought about your company when people think about you, your brand? And that's my last question.
Well, when you look at me, what you see is a star. So what I'm trying to do is to make every single person that I bring into my company a star. And so when you come to my company to get the type of education that I'm trying to give to you, you will make it like far in the show business. Thank you.
Next, coming to the World of Money stage, representing Eagle Staten Island, here is Kehinde Adioso, CEO of Prime.
Good evening. My name is Kehinde Adioso, and I am the CEO of Prime. 1 minute. One minute. Okay. In this present day, we only have, as teenagers, we only have a few choices for banking. A lot of the better programs are all made for older adults, people who are farther along in their financial careers. They're all one size fits all. They're all basically the same thing, and they do not allow teens to tailor their experiences to themselves. And the only purpose of those companies, of these apps, of these banking solutions, is to store and use money and allow their parents to oversight to see what they're doing with their money. It does not allow resources that allow them to be financially literate, and it does not allow them any resources to learn how to better manage their money. So the solution to this would be Prime. Prime takes the existing system and tailors it to the individual. It is 100% made for teens, all the way from 13 years old all the way to adulthood. Will have the perks of a normal banking system, with benefits and tools that allow them to become financially literate and independent, and will allow teens to tailor their experience to themselves. The competition normally includes Current, Step, and Capital One. The way I see it, it's a simple service. It gives teens only the ability to manage their money and allows parents to have oversight over what they do with said money. Their digital apps allow them to see how much money they have and to send it to their loved ones, their family members, etc., etc. It does not allow them any of the things that Prime is going to offer. Prime allows them to make it easier to learn finance and offers different tips, articles, and more to learn how to better manage their money and make their money work for them. The investment space, this allows them to invest in different stocks and cryptocurrencies once they are older or once their parents allow them to. In addition to oversight, parents receive different analytics on their child's spending, and it gives them tips and articles to better assist their children. The Prime Digital app has AI-generated tips on the way their child spends money, on the way the child spends money, and how those tips will allow them to better manage and use their money. The Prime will also come with a vast ATM system all across the country. In major cities, there will be an ATM somewhere there. And there will be no fees whatsoever. We will make our money through interchange fees, which is basically the charge from that certain banks have to pay in order to pay for the fee. The Prime inside the market, Prime selling parts Prime is made for people who are looking for a new banking system. It comes with an intuitive and easy to use app with spending and money management tips generated by AI. It also has tools for teens that help them become financially independent. Our marketing model will generally consist of advertising on sites where teens and parents are prevalent, like Twitter, TikTok, or regular TV. Prime may also be able to use will also try to recruit public figures that allow us to better persuade the target audience to switch and use our product. Prime will acquire at least 3 million because it's a bank, of course. It will have a lot of exit opportunities, including acquisitions, merges, etc. And there's many opportunities for collaborations within Prime, especially within finance, teen enrichment programs, and more. Prime is a beautiful opportunity for those who want to revolutionize their banking and become independent, financially literate and independent. Please, I implore you to invest in our company today.
Hey, Kehinde, can you hear me? Can you hear me by any chance? All right. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, awesome. So Kehinde, that was a great presentation. I have a few questions, quite frankly. So first thing that comes to mind is, so you're asking for this 3 million here. So what would you initially spend that 3 million on? Would it be just hiring people to build out the technology, or would you use it for other resources?
We would mainly use it to build Prime, to build this platform, because it's a lot that goes into making a bank. A lot of licensing fees, a lot of infrastructure that goes into Prime itself. So it will cost a lot to put this thing together and ship it into the world, into the market.
Absolutely, and I couldn't agree more. So something else that comes to mind. So you mentioned some of your competitors. So would you be leaning on the marketing side of it, or would you just be ultimately just how would you distinguish Prime from your competition? You know, what makes Prime better than everybody else?
We would mainly emphasize the tools and the resources that come with switching to Prime. The AI generated tips, the articles that come with it, and all those things help parents and children learn how to manage their money better. That's one of our main selling points of Prime. Those other banks do not have the same things that we do.
Absolutely, and I would love to hear more about this idea, but for the sake of time, unfortunately, I have to pass it off to the next group. So thank you for this presentation, Kehinde. You did a great job.
Wow, our first 3 entrepreneurs have been great.
Well, the judges have a hard job. Stay tuned for our final 3 pitches.
Which businesses do you need now? Let us hear it from you in the chat. And while you're posting, let's give a word to our sponsor.
Welcome to the World of Money and Eagle Academy Business Pitch Competition. My name is Mercedes Garcia, and I am Vice President Community Relations at MasterCard. We are honored to sponsor this great event and to support and encourage you, Eagle Scholars, to continue to do more than your best. For more than 5 years, World of Money and MasterCard, which is MasterCard's financial education program, have worked together to ensure that everybody, especially youth, has access to the information and resources to realize their utmost potential and achieve successful professional and personal lives. The world is changing, as you know, and innovative technology is changing the world we live our lives and the way we manage our money. Therefore, we all have to be on top of things and be part of the growing world economy, because we cannot be left behind, right? So thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you so much for all you do to join us in this very special journey to ensure empowerment, equity, and financial education for all. Thank you.
I've learned a lot about credit.
Did you?
Like, check out legendary hip hop artist Mickey Fax.
It's crazy how the world's set up. Credit cards are here to get the boys and girls set up. They don't teach you it in school. Leave it to the fools, so I'm bringing you the jewels. Some ingredients to use. First off, credit is not money. The premise of the card presented is quite funny. You're really not paying for anything like Bucky in Civil War when Cap was desperate to find his buddy. You enter a legal agreement with a bank that got money, so it'll keep you believing that the things that you want are the things that you need, and the procedure is genius. It keeps you in debt, owing pieces and pieces. Peep it. I was young with some real enormous limits, 3K and 2K when the second card was given. Payments never late. My credit score was lifted. Are y'all paying attention? This seminar is vicious. Are y'all interested in the metaphors I'm getting? That went over your head. The metaphor was interest, paying off the minimum. Interest rates had me paying more than I was giving them. Lost in the millennium. I still owe money. Nobody told me. Don't spend what you don't got. Phony is phony. Secondly, remember what I told you about a credit score? That's the number that the creditors are checking for. So if you're late on your bill, it'll affect your score. Let me break it down a little more. Example, you got a best friend, love him to death. You let him borrow money till his job cut him a check. When he get paid, you get paid. He ain't running from debt. If he asks you again, he'll hear nothing but yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the number he get? A 10, right? All right, cool. Let's shuffle a deck. Example, you got a best friend, love him to death. You let him borrow money till his job cut him a check. When he get paid, you don't get paid. He's running from debt. If he asks you again, he'll get punched in the chest. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the number he get? 1, right? Exactly. What a regret. His reputation is shot. Please muzzle the tech. He did it to himself, baby. That's Russian roulette. Bad credit is such a bad rep. Anything under 500 is like bad. Anything under 400 is like bad breath. Anything under 300, bro, that's death. The higher the score, the higher the goals. You can take out a loan, go and buy you a home. Walk out a dealership with a title to own. You could even get a job if they hiring, bro. Thirdly, if you really want to hurry in debt to get your balance on your bill under 30%, spending money you don't got is a worry and stress, so leave it at 30 like the jersey that Curry collect. If you don't got it, don't use it. I know we like to shop and go foolish, but let your conscience be your guide. Don't do it. Go into your wallet for the dollars you accruing. I know it sounds impossible and stupid, but think about it. When a kid from the hood gets a visa in the mail and he thinks that he good, get a little good, and the chick think he good. Now we can't get a crib because he put all the purchases on his card. Never paid off. Now he in debt. Laid off quick. I know a bunch of cats who put bills in their little kid's name just so the lights stay on a bit. So when the child grows up, he's not a grown-up, rectifying what his mom and pop blown up. It's not known, but credit stays with you all of your life. But they don't teach you that, though. It's a marketing plight, but I'm here. Please listen as I borrow advice. Be responsible. Don't get bought with a price. It's horrible, right? The feds probably call me tonight as soon as I leave this video. They're going to follow me, right? Smartest advice, make sure they're tracking your funds. Don't leave home without it. Be practical, hun. That's American Express, where it's actually from. Discover what a visa does like a traveling nun. So when it comes to the card, gotta master it, son. Know what you spending like Capital One. Bankruptcy is 10 years and bad credit is 7 on your report. Experian, get it, then transmit it, transfer it to TransUnion during the transmission. I'm giving you pure Equifax. Man, listen. Wise words from an OG, brother. Get your score to 800 like a toll-free number. Facts.
And we're back. Representing Eagle Queens are Tyron Simmons and Draquan Jackson, CEOs of Triketra.
Good afternoon. My name is Tyron Simmons. I'm a sophomore at Eagle Academy Queens and a CEO of Triketra, the teen's introduction to the workforce.
And good afternoon. I am Draquan Jackson. I am the CEO of Triketra, the teen's introduction to the workforce.
Slides, please. So here's the big idea. Triketra is an easily accessible app that allows people within communities to connect with teens looking for jobs to help them with tasks they are unable to do themselves. Personally, I've always wanted to give back to my community, but it's been hard to find an outlet to do so. Triketra would make it much easier for teens with a passion for the betterment of humanity in the future.
Now with the specifics, whether it be an elderly couple that doesn't know how to work their TV or just someone within the community that needs help with some heavy lifting around the house, Triketra is there to help them find a teen who's right for the job. Like the robot Baymax from Big Hero 6, he was a huge help to the community.
The difference. Not only does this save them money, seeing as other big business companies that do these jobs would charge more than teenagers, but it would also give teenagers legitimate job experience and work ethic, as well as some cash to teach them money management. And not only is it expensive to hire big corporations for small jobs like these, but with these companies, you're letting a stranger into your house. Triketra will feature brief biographies of the teens for hire, so customers will feel more comfortable with letting the teens into their homes.
With accessibility, Triketra puts teens with certain expertise in different categories so that it's easy for customers to find the right teen for what they need to get done. These categories include hardware, manual labor, software, technology, and emotional support. See, something like this is very beneficial to see customers, seeing as some technology is still new and hard to use for older generations.
Teens have options. Teens can also choose to volunteer. Some people just need someone to talk to. So teens can choose to offer their services or just a simple conversation for free to use as community service hours for future resumes. As I said earlier, Triketra is not just in the business of making teens some quick cash. We also want teens who are interested in humanitarian efforts to have an outlet to help others. And instead of getting paid, gain some community service hours, work ethic, and a few mentors along the way, allowing the customer to feel some sort of peace of mind, knowing that the teen is really interested in learning from them and not just making money.
Now the goal. The goal of Triketra is to change the low employment rates in teens and young adults. Giving teens work ethic and experience from the age of 16 will make it much easier for them to get and keep jobs in the future. One of the main reasons we would like to complete this goal is because trying to introduce yourself into the workforce at 18 with no prior knowledge of what the norms of a job are will make it harder for you to keep a job, let alone find one.
The number one priority. The number one priority of Triketra is the safety of our employees. With their consent, teens will be tracked through the app and asked to give hourly updates to ensure their safety. Customers will be asked to provide photo ID, telephone number, and address in an effort to prevent criminals such as sex offenders from hiring Triketra teens. Although we are trying to teach teens to be more independent in the future, we know that parents worry, and we want them to know that their teen is safe at all times.
Now, the true meaning of Triketra. The Triketra is a symbol of three-way unity, and with your help, we can unify our three parts: the customer,
the teen,
and a better
future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Tyron. Hi, Draquan. This is such a great delivery. I did have a question for you. How is your business going to make money? Because I see that you're providing the service for free to the team. So how do you plan on making money out of this?
Well, I'll take this one, Jerkon. How we would make money is basically the customers would pay a certain amount, and the teenagers would it's teenagers that are offering their services for compensation and not just volunteer work. They would get a percentage of that money, and then the other percentage would go to us or the company.
Awesome. And then how much money do you need to scale this? Because I think it's a brilliant initiative and it's probably very needed to help teens get ready for the workforce. So how much are you looking at to scale this product?
We're looking at about $100,000 to $300,000.
And how do you plan to pay the investors back?
Well, to pay the investors back, as we go on and really settle into, or we've made a foundation and have a strong base of our company, we believe that we will be able to pay the investors with a percentage of what we make from what the company makes from that percentage of what we get from what the customer pays.
Awesome. Thank you. And I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Representing Eagle Brooklyn, here is Ajani Patterson, CEO of Financial Freedom.
Wow. Am I on? We're good to go. Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Ajani Patterson. I attend Eagle Academy, Brooklyn. In the fall, I will be attending Connecticut College on a Posse scholarship, and I will also be majoring in business. Can I please have access to my slides, please? Okay, perfect. So my company is called Financial Freedom Bank. So why is this necessary? What's the history of banks possibly, right? So I feel that this is necessary because in 1865, the federal government created these banks, Freeman Bank. It was for newly emancipated African Americans. During this time, our people of color had no money, no reparations, but still they invested. A great majority of these accounts had less than 50. Banks in total, though, had nearly 60 million in total deposits from almost 70,000 depositors, people of color. In 1873, a Great Depression, banks collapsed. Half the depositors received 3/4 of their original balance, and the other half received little to nothing. So this is why I felt that my bank is necessary. Because that instance, that historical period caused a generational distrust with our banks and the government. Booker T. Washington said on the matter, when they found out that they had lost or been swindled out of all their savings, they lost faith in saving banks. And it was a long time after this before it was possible to mention a savings banks for Negroes without some reference being made to the disaster of the Freeman's Bank. And this is the reason why I'd love to make my banks. I was speaking to one of my friends, he said to me, banks love me. I'm like, hey, why would you say that? Why do banks love you? And he told me that they told him that his credit card balance is outstanding. And I just had to shake my head because that didn't make any sense to me. And I, of course, pursued and went on to educating him on that matter and that an outstanding balance isn't a good thing. So to go into my mission statement, to kind of see why that this is necessary, the mission of the Financial Freedom Bank is to not only fuel our future generation with the knowledge and importance of financial literacy, specifically to the underrepresented communities facing social economic hardships, but it is also to create a Black-owned bank that caters its resources to helping the community to contribute and share in the rewards of a growing economy. The core issue we are solving. So what will this bank essentially solve? Here you have it. We aim to solve the underrepresentation of minority communities in saving banks by offering our services to not only inform the community on financial literacy, but to also function as a bank that fosters a trusting and fair philosophy for its clients. And that's extremely interesting. So, okay. So essentially, it's easier, I found in my studies, and it's funny because an educator also reiterated this to me, that it is easier to bend a plant than it is to bend a tree. And that is why we will be targeting the millenniums, the youth. So what is my service? What would, I gave a little brief, synopsis of that, but I'll reiterate. So essentially, I'll be creating a Black-owned bank, again, called Financial Freedom. The bank will offer services such as personal banking, credit cards, mortgages, auto financing, investment advice, payment processing, and small business loans. We will also offer webinars led by advisors and professionals in financial literacy, investments, and loan advice. A lot of these terms tend to be confusing to a lot of our youth. And I would just want to share with you guys that a few days ago that I had the opportunity, because of those resources that I've acquired within my Eagle Academy community, I actually opened my first credit card, a secure credit card. And being 18, these are terms that a lot of our youth don't learn until later in life. So my company will also be targeting schools. We will create a program where we would essentially pull kids in the middle school. We would shape them into these adults and nurture them and give them all those financial knowledges, right? And once they turn 25, we'll assign them mentors when they're in middle school and stuff until they're 25. Once they are 25, all we ask of them is to do the same thing, to just give back to your community that has given so much to you, just to do that same thing and pour into another middle schooler. Stick with him throughout his years. Stick through him without his adolescent teen years and college and high school. Just stick with him and just give him those knowledges. And of course, you're going to come through a lot of mistakes, with the high risk and high rewards. Those things we're going to explain to the kids as well. But being 25, there's a lot of risk you must have taken then. And explaining those risks to your mentor and being that financial mentor to him. So that will be another program that I will definitely incorporate with my business. What is my big vision? Empowering young minds about saving money and building wealth. Being a first generation student, being an immigrant, oftentimes I've seen my parent live check to check, without the knowledge of truly saving and what to really do with that excess money rather than spend it. So I feel that this is extremely paramount to kind of fixing these things. So also I would love to give power to underrepresented communities. It is obvious that money is a big part of the world. The economy is a big part of the living conditions you are in. Just so much of a lot. So it matters. So just that knowledge of that could change so much. And lastly, my big vision is to begin to create a more equitable and trusting relationship with members of the Black community. For too long, we have lacked the knowledge. For too long, we have not trusted the government. So why not make our own? Why not depend on ourselves? Why not depend on each other? It takes a village, so that we shall build. So how will this be accomplished? First and foremost, I will begin to formulate, which I have already, a more detailed, concrete plan on how I will acquire investments, how much of my company will I be willing to even give up, what percentage, and the money, right? So this, I would love to keep it in my community. So with those investors, there's going to be a few things that I would require from those investors in sense of just to keep it within our community and making sure that circumstances are met. And so there's other few things that we can speak about even after. I will have to form a legal entity. I will register for my taxes. Again, I'm 18. These are things that I will do, and just to kind of speak more on my experience, for the past 7 months, I've been a manager at Taco Bell, so there I have to keep count of the safe, see the sales taxes. So, and just, again, see what's going on, how to fix things. So this is stuff that I've been already doing, and in college, I plan on pursuing business so I can learn even more to educate my own, educate my people. Open business bank accounts and credit cards. So again, I've already opened my first credit card, which I'm proud to say because I understand that oftentimes adults say to us, only if I had done this when I was younger. So that I will do when I am this young. So I opened the credit card, and I will continue to do my best and make sure that I do not, the 30% ratios and all these things that I've been educated on by those who have given back to me, those who have poured into me. So I would love to pour into others' cup. I will set up a business accounting, obtain necessary permits and license, get business insurance, define my brand, and create a business website. So I'm already working on a logo and those things of that nature. So yeah, these are what I'll essentially need to accomplish. Of course, a lot of knowledge needs to be given out. And I think, that concludes my slides. And I just appreciate you all for listening. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. And I'm excited that I was able to share this business plan that I've had on my chest, burning desire to share with the world for some time now. So I truly appreciate you guys for even being here. Thank you so much for listening to that presentation. Sorry, I can't hear you guys. I'm so sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me now?
You guys know, yes.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you for a wonderful presentation. That was very inspiring and very knowledgeable, and you showed that you had a lot of passion towards it. So I thank you for that. Just a couple of questions from me, and just wanted to sort of get a little bit more information about you or about this this project or this bank. So tell me, how do you differentiate yourself from other banks that are existing?
That is a great question, right? And the biggest difference is that trust. I feel like banks have not taken that time out to build that community, to build that trust with us, considering the past events and events that are still, plaguing our community today. So I think that genuine and care and actual just want to give that knowledge to make the best decisions, whether, it's home ownership. And again, just a lot of these knowledges that we lack, that we just don't know. I think it's our bank's responsibility to let us know these things, specifically within those underrepresented communities, those communities that lack access to these things. I think it's extremely important. I think it is the bank's job to reach out and educate us rather than trying to scam us by sending us all these credit cards. I turned 18 and I got so many credit cards, and I knew based on, others pouring into me not to just pick one and just run with it, so I decided to play it safe and go with the secure credit card. Everyone is going to have different takes on things, but that is the route I wanted to take, and I'm proud of that route.
Fantastic.
As I move into college.
Now, is your idea to have a brick and mortar bank or a digital bank?
So I would do a bit of two, considering that it is a technology world and it is kind of running. So I will be working with others, like Tan Van Court. She's amazing. She's doing this thing called Gold Setter right now. That is amazing. So I'll definitely team up with other people, Robert F. Smith. These are people I'm definitely going to try to reach out to and just, again, educate myself even more and work the different avenues, because they are trailblazers that I'm, following in a sense. And these are people that I will be going both routes. And again, we got to get these into neighborhoods that aren't necessarily have access to these things.
And one last question. Do you know what your capital requirements will be?
Yes. So banks generally need between 12 to 20 million in starting capital. So again, it depends on if I do the community bank route. It varies, but these are numbers that I have been looking at. These are numbers that I am thinking about. So yes, thank you for your question.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for your presentation. That was amazing. I appreciate
you guys so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that I got to share this. Honestly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Representing Eagle Harlem, here is Justice Combes, CEO of Help Want.
How's everybody doing today? My name is Justice Combes, and I am a senior at Eagle Academy for the Young Men of Harlem, and I am the CEO of Help Want. Now you might be asking yourself, Justice, what does Help Want? Slides, please. Help Want is an app that contacts 911 operators through video chat. This app will be available worldwide and free for people to download. We want to connect with companies that make phones such as Apple and Samsung so that the app can be provided without any download necessary. As we get older, technology becomes more advanced. We have now smartphones, tablets, and nowadays we use a video call more than an audio call. So it's essentially infusing a FaceTime with something essential like 911. So the benefits and solutions. The operator gets a view of your surroundings. It's easier interactions between the operator and the caller. The caller feels more secured because he or she is looking at the operator's face, and the operator, it kind of limits the amount of questions they have to provide for the caller. And it's international and will not be restricted in any country, meaning anyone has access to it. As I said in my bragging rights pitch, this app is life-changing. It can impact everybody, and I mean everybody, even everybody watching at home, every single person living in this planet. So as you can see here, this is 2 videos. This is representing the same scenario. One is with the audio call, and the other one is with Help One. On the next slide, I will explain the differences between the two. All right, so the differences. I apologize. So the police know what the scene looks like. They have an easier view and will have a easier, easier time finding your location. Instead of tell me what you see, because as you can see in the last slide, I provided subtitles just to highlight more of the differences between the audio call and the Help One call. So instead of tell me what you see, they say show me what you see, and with one tap of a button, turns the camera around and it shows the scene, every single detail. And like I said, it's easier communication. It's 1, 2, 3. Now, how much money will it take to launch? So I've done some research, and I have actually tried to see how much would it take to launch something like a WhatsApp. So as you can see here, it says it will cost around $20,000 to $30,000, depending on the features and functionalities you choose to integrate. And for me, like I said, this business is life changing, and I said this can impact everyone. So I believe my business can be linked to a government, which will lead to a government contract. And before I leave, I would like to say that I need you to help me make this a reality, to change the world. Imagine how many lives we can save with this one app. And as you can see here, the name is temporary. So if you guys want to help make a name, contact me through email. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you, guys.
Justice, thank you so much for that presentation. Couple of follow-up questions. And great that you did share what the startup cost would be, and that was one of my main drivers. Now, how would you make money with this particular app?
So, how will I make money? Essentially, with that, I can, let's see, how would I explain it? For now, we can link it with certain phone carriers, like for example, like Boost Mobile or Verizon, and from then on, we can take we can make money from there. And then, like I said, I feel like for this is really an essential thing that I feel like everybody needs. So if we can have a partnership with the actual like government on this, I feel like money will go through the roof.
So you're saying in partnership with those phone carriers, it would be bundled in people's bill, and you will get a portion of that's billed every month, a service through the phone company.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. How long do you think it would take for you to launch this? If you got the 20 to 30,000 to develop the app, what is the runway you see for this?
I could see this being done in around a year and a half, because there are similar FaceTime apps like I said, like WhatsApp and stuff. I can influence that and try to like implement some of that into what I'm working on right now. So I say around a year and a half.
Okay, and who are your competitors that you would need to knock out of the way?
To be honest, I feel like for me, I don't necessarily have any competitors. I feel like my app is kind of like the foundation of it. Unlike my other competition, I feel like they're trying to kind of see if theirs can meet the top of, say, other banks and other debit card companies, where mine can become the foundation that others can build off of mine. So I don't believe I have any competition.
Okay. That's a nice world to be in. Good job. Good job.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
You have seen all of the business pitches. No matter what the judges decide, all of the entrepreneurs were excellent. Which business would you invest in? Which product or service would you buy today?
Well, now I have a lot to think about. While the judges deliberate, welcome World of Money founder and executive director Sabrina Lamb with her special guest.
Aren't the Eagle Academy entrepreneurs just brilliant? Hello, I'm Sabrina Lamb, the founder and executive director of the World of Money. Now, while the judges are making their decision, I am thrilled to be joined by David C. Banks. He is the president and the CEO of the Eagle Academy Foundation. Now, David Banks was the founding principal of the Eagle Academy for Young Men, the first school in a network of innovative all-boys public schools in New York City. Now, since opening in 2004, the Eagle Academy Network has grown to encompass a total of 6 schools in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Newark, Harlem, and Staten Island, and is expanding its vision nationally. David Banks joined us at Google headquarters when the World of Money launched our first youth financial education mobile app, and I am thrilled that David Banks is here with us today. Hello, David.
Hey, Sabrina, how are you? So good to see you.
Great to see you. Now, please share with our audience. I'm always interested in that tipping point, that moment when you said, before you shared with anyone else, I'm going to open a school.
Well, you know, it's interesting. I had opened a school prior to the Eagle Academy, but when the moment came for the Eagle Academy to be open, we selected a principal for the school, and he pulled out at the last minute and decided that it wasn't for him. And we were told by the Department of Education, our school was not going to open without a leader. And I was already heading another school. And it was that night, that evening, I came home and I just had my talk with God. And I heard that voice tell me, you're the one that's supposed to open that school. And it was that moment, that evening in the privacy of my own living room, that I decided I will step up. I will leave my other school and I'm going to go and open up the Eagle Academy. And that was that night. That was that evening. It was a very private moment for me that I decided to do that.
Now, David, names are powerful. What is the meaning behind being a mogul, not a mogul, not a World of Money mogul, but an eagle and the Eagle Academies?
Well, I mean, when you reflect on everything that the eagle represents, right? The eagle, the strength of an eagle. The eagle is the animal that bird that when the storm comes can soar above the storm. When all the other birds have to hide and run for cover, the eagle can soar above the storm. In fact, the eagle can see the storm when it's even coming thousands of miles away. It's very powerful. The whole notion of the eagle eye, right? To that keen sense of purpose and focus and strength. The eagle is the only animal that can look into the face of the sun and not blink. So for us, it was the power, the majesty, the aspiration for all the wonderful attributes that are represented by the eagle were what we wanted our young men to represent. And so they don't come to us as eagles, but over time, we want them to earn their wings and we want them to know what it means to aspire to that level of greatness that the eagle really represents.
Excellent. Now, how is Eagle Academy unique in its education approach?
Well, you know, first of all, the Eagle Academy is an all-boys school and network of schools. And so, you know, without gross generalities, you know, there are our boys require a certain energy, a certain passion that you have to bring to them. And the first thing is that you have to show them how much you love them and that you care about them and that you see them. You can teach them anything at that point.
And I'm sure you have thousands, but what do you believe are, let's say, 2 of Eagle's crowning achievements?
Well, I mean, you're right. We've had so many, but I would say one of them, first of all, was just to successfully graduate our first class from our first school in the Bronx and to demonstrate, right, that we could actually do this work. And it was that group of young men who stepped out on faith, them and their families, to believe in us. And then they went all the way through, and we sent those young men off to colleges and universities across the nation. That was absolutely the first crowning moment for us, because then that set us up for the next crowning moment, which became the replication of our network. And so, you know, to be able to replicate this notion, there are a lot of places that can have a good school, but to be able to demonstrate that you can do it over and over and over again is a very different kind of deal. And we've been able to do that. So I think the creation and the graduation of our first class, and now this June, we're going to graduate the first class from our 6th school from Staten Island. So every one of our schools will now have a graduating class each and every year going forward. It's very exciting.
Now, I know people from other cities, educators from other cities are knocking on your door saying, how can we replicate Eagle in our respective city? Is there any interest in replicating Eagle beyond New York City as well as Newark, New Jersey?
Yeah, I mean, listen, from the moment that we opened our doors, Sabrina, we've had people who come to visit us, not only from around the country, but in fact, around the world. We've had quite a few, you know, international countries who are just really interested in opening up an Eagle Academy. What we have decided as an organization is that we're not going to open any more Eagle Academies. But what we've launched is the Eagle Institute. And the Eagle Institute is now teaching school districts how to do this work for themselves. We hope the city of Los Angeles open up the first all-boys public high school in their history. But it's not called Eagle Academy. That is its own name. So really, we're teaching a man how to fish. And we think that that's the best way for us to scale our work, as opposed to just one school, brick and mortar at a time. You can't win the war that way. Our young men are under attack. And so we decided to scale by teaching people how to do this for themselves.
Mm-hmm. So there's a tremendous focus, David, on the challenges, the negatives in education, particularly as it relates to our children. What are the opportunities? What are the positives?
Oh, the opportunities are simply tremendous. Right now, with this American Rescue Act, the amount of money that is pouring into schools and school districts around the nation is unprecedented. And in New York in particular, I can tell you, together with the governor signing off on the foundation formula that really resolves court conflicts that have been going on for over 2 decades, they have more funding now, billions of dollars, than they've ever had before. This is the opportunity now to make sure that all of our children have after-school programs with real impact, music, art. Should be a fully stocked library with a librarian in every school. We can teach about financial, making sure that our kids are financially literate, which is really critically important. It shouldn't be treated as a program anymore. We have the funding now to take something like the World of Money and scale it to schools all across the country because the funding is there. That's the opportunity. What we really need is for our families and our communities and folks who really believe in our young people to come together to make it happen, because the resources are no longer an issue. We have the dollars, and we have them right now like we've never had them before.
David, as we conclude, because I'm getting the signal that I think our judges are ready to announce, what words of encouragement would you like to share to the 7 Eagle Academy entrepreneurs who have pitched their brilliant businesses today?
That first of all, I'm just so proud of them, each one of you young men, because not only are you doing a great thing for yourself, but you're trailblazers for your other Eagle brothers and for everybody else that's coming on that is part of this programming. Going to school is not just an exercise in going to school, but it's about how do we truly educate ourselves and make our families and our communities better. And you cannot do that if you do not have a sound understanding of this economy and how finances work and savings and investing. And so you guys are our leaders. You stepped out there on faith. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Continue to build, continue to learn, to grow.
Well, David, they're yanking me to say wrap this up because the judges want to make their announcement. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to further collaboration between the Eagle Academy Foundation and the World of Money in service to our children. Back to the World of Money studio.
Yay!
troubled waters come rising. I'm like the ocean in every single way, like the ocean. And every single day I come upon the shores and wash away the lies. Come upon the shores and wash away all lies. We matter, you matter, you matter. Say yeah, 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 I matter. Oh yeah, I matter. We matter, you matter, you matter. Oh yeah, I matter. Oh yeah, I matter. And when they see me shine, my ancestors smile. My ancestors smile when they see me rise, and my voice will be heard until the end of time. Yes, my voice will be heard until the end of time. See, we need a song we can sing when troubled waters come rising. Hey, we matter, you matter, you matter. Oh yeah, I matter. Oh yeah, I matter. We matter, you matter, you matter. Oh yeah, I matter. Oh yeah, I matter. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Yeah, 'cause we're here to stay. 'Cause we're here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. 'Cause we're here to stay. 'Cause we're here to stay.
You're perfect. You don't need to change. It's beautiful inside and out. You matter.
We matter. We matter. You matter. You matter. I matter. I matter. Hey. We matter. We matter. You matter. You matter. I matter. I matter.
Okay, the judges have decided.
Good luck, everyone.
Okay. Are we all ready? You're all waiting for us? Okay, so first, I want to say thank you. And this was not easy for any of us. So that's why we went a little bit long, because we just could not figure out how, everything was amazing. So trying to sort of come up with numbers and figure this out and do it was very difficult. But I want to thank all of you for all of your hard work. It really showed. It really showed. And you all should be very proud of yourselves. And your parents should be very proud of you, because you did all an amazing job. Same thing with your teachers, your educators did a fantastic job with you, and your mentors as well. So I'm going to award the prizes. So we're going to start off with third place. So third place is going to Johnny Patterson for his idea about financial freedom. So congratulations, Johnny. Very well done. Thank you. I don't know if you want to say anything.
It's Adjonai, and thank you so much.
Adjonai, sorry. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Patterson. We look forward to sort of being part of your bank, for sure. Second place goes to the team of Tehran and Daquan for their Triquetra application. So thank you. That was fantastic. You guys want to say anything?
No, just thank you. This was a great experience.
Fantastic. I'm glad you guys got something out of it. And our first place winner goes to Mr. Jordan Dodd for his School of Dancing and Vocals. So thank you for that. That was amazing.
Thank you guys so much.
Very nicely done. All right. So Very good. So I'm just going to say a couple words to everyone, and I'm going to thank and on behalf of MasterCard and MasterCard. So let me introduce myself. I'm Jimmy Chow. I am with MasterCard, and I'm the Director of Community Relations here at the organization. And what we do as our program, I help run Master Your Card. Okay, so it's a program that we really focus on financial equity. And we partner with a lot of different organizations and a lot of community groups to make sure that they understand the value of financial literacy. So those are the kind of things that we do as an organization. At MasterCard, we do not give out cards. We are the technology behind cards. So if you're going to get a credit card, you usually do that with your bank. So what we do at MasterCard is we provide the technology behind it. So that being said, we can sort of take a stance to say, hey, listen, we're not here to sell you anything. We're here to educate you. And you've all proven that you are very well educated, and we're so proud to be part of this. I want to thank Sabrina with World of Money for allowing us to be part of this. Thank you so much, Sabrina. We've been in contact with you for about 6 years now, and we're not only friends, but we're family, and we're so proud to be part of the World of Money organization. And of course, thank you to the Eagle Academy for giving us this opportunity to really partner, and we hope to continue with this partnership and do a lot more. So thank you, Eagle Academy. Thank you all to the participants who all did an amazing job. We were sort of emotional in the back when we were deliberating because it was just so passionate and so loving and so well put together. Thank you to the other judges who were here, and thank you for the audience members. If you had the opportunity to watch this and see these incredible young men, I hope you're inspired by that. And thank you, everybody. And now I'm going to pass it on to Sabrina. Sabrina, thank you again.
Jimmy Chow and all of the amazing MasterCard judges, thank you so much for pouring into hearing our children under the leadership of their mentor, Aaron Barnett. I have sat in on all of the rehearsals, and I just want to say to all of you, there's a third, a second, a first place, but you're all winners for stepping out there. And, sometimes you don't know when someone sees you or who sees you, right? So I guess it was last week, a World of Money mother, her name is Kim Dowdy, whose daughter Naja has attended World of Money for many, many years, said, together with my company, how can we support? So I said, well, just give them some words of encouragement. So without further ado, I'm going to give the stage. And just before I do, another heartfelt appreciation for MasterCard, because without your continuous investment in the World of Money organization, it's a perfect example, not only employee engagement, but investing in us. That's why we're able to empower so many young people globally. So again, I will turn the stage over now to Catherine Miles as well as Kim Dowdy. Their company is SVP Lyric.
Hi there. Thank you, Sabrina. Hi, everybody. Like Sabrina said, my name is Kim Dowdy Nelson, and I'm a proud mom of a World of Money graduate. My daughter, Naja Nelson, has been a student of the World of Money Institute since she was 8. She is now a high school graduate, getting ready to attend the University of Buffalo in hopes of becoming a dentist. World of Money has given Naja, like many of you, an amazing experience. Whether it be presenting at the U.S. Federal Reserve in Boston, ringing the bell on Wall Street, visiting Good Morning America and being interviewed by Robin Roberts and Michael Strahan, or even interviewing Keke Palmer. But honestly, what impressed me more basically was the staff and how they made sure they built confidence in our youth while teaching them Mandarin, Excel, financial literacy, among others. So when the firm that I work for, SVB Leerink, recently increased their DEI initiatives, my thought went directly to the World of Money because of the important work that they do and the amazing scholars involved. So with that said, I would like to introduce my colleague, Ms. Catherine Miles, because she has a message on behalf of our firm.
Hi, everybody. Congratulations and great job. On behalf of SVB Leerink, myself, along with my colleague Kim, here today, we're incredibly honored and privileged to be a part of today's competition. We've been so touched by the organization and what it embodies, and endlessly moved by the impact that Sabrina and her team have had on the community. You've all shown an immense amount of hard work, dedication, and commitment to your projects. The hunger and drive are real, it's evident, but most importantly, how you are influencing all those around you will impact and resonate for lifetimes to come. So, as I get the goosebumps on my arms here, we're extremely honored to announce today that we are doubling the top 3 finalists' winnings to $4,000, $2,000, and $1,000 respectively. We'll also be providing the other 5 finalists each with a $250 cash prize. And for the co-hosts, to show our appreciation for their time and their commitment, we will be providing each of them with $250 as well.
Thank you guys so much.
You should take yourselves off mute and we can hear your claps.
Thank you guys so much.
But I'd like to interrupt. Well, to Catherine and myself, that just wasn't enough for us. So to help navigate through the upcoming years and ensure the connections remain strong, all 8 finalists will be receiving a brand new laptop. So congratulations. It has really been a pleasure and it's been a privilege for us to be here today with you guys. I'm so proud of you all and best of luck. And we'll be looking for each one of you in the future.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So congratulations again, Eagle finalists. Again, you all have earned also a scholarship to attend World of Money Virtual. So you know how to reach us. So continue financial and entrepreneurial journey. Congratulations once again. And on behalf of the World of Money organization, which is powered by the YWCA of Metropolitan Chicago, our motto is learn, earn, save, invest, and donate. See you soon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Isaiah, it was great working with me.
Nah, you mean it was great working with me. Plus, we're brothers. We have no choice.
Congratulations to all of the entrepreneurs. Great job. And of course, all of you.
Thanks for joining us.
To register for our virtual youth Financial Education Institute, visit worldofmoney.org and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Christian.
Remember the World of Money motto:
learn, earn, save, invest, donate. See ya.
Bye.
Out of the night that covers me, black as the pits from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul.
In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed.
Beyond this place of wrath and tears, looms with horror the shade. Yet the menace of the years find and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, hard charged with punishment to scroll. I'm the master of my fate. I'm the captain of my soul.